LimeNotLemon is another episode of Rock, Paper, Scissors with Ziggity Zig and that guy Griff and
Woo!
UCMOP,
I'm eating a granola bar. Just a second.
whose theme it appears to be eating. So this first game is going to be that guy Griff versus UCMOP, and we're over here on Belshire Vestige. So the bonus to this map for these two players is the fact that you don't need to search numerous other points. It is only a two-player map, so you can go directly across, or you don't even need to go directly across and you know exactly where the base is. I like maps like this for just that fact. I was playing a PvT just the other week, and the Terran was doing some shenanigans, and it took just kind of, that luck of the draw, extra few seconds, because his base was the third base I checked. So it was the exact opposite, and I did the whole counterclock, or the clockwise whatnot. I had found him by the very last moment, and then I did not quite have enough time, or at least I was not skilled enough to defeat him, and that's pretty much how that goes. So, over here on this map, we have a PvP, because UCMOP has decided to go with some Protoss power, and there's his Protoss base, and here's Griff's Protoss base. Turn this game around. You kids be good.
No.
I liked your commenting there, starting off with a personal anecdote and everything.
What?
It's very impressive.
Oh well, just that one little piece. It's that I prefer two-player maps to four-player maps, but I like large maps as well. So if they could make a two-player map that was like the size of all
He
over the
likes
place,
big butts, he cannot
it
lie.
would be pretty big. I don't think that's specifically true. Oh my god. Which is curious with the two units. Oh, and there we go. Now they are aware of each other. Here's the Zealot, trying to make it past, finally realizes he's being shot at by a Stalker, and then tries to take a few attacks to the Stalker itself, but I do believe that the Zealot does have a mild case of... Oh yeah, with the range especially, the Zealot is going to have a little bit of a hard time going up against the Stalker, but if the Stalker does not go and attack this Zealot, then this Zealot is going to end up with, I believe, just the 2 kills. Oh no, just the 1 kill. So 1 kill there for a single Zealot to get rid of a probe, which means that the income level is... It didn't really make all that much of a difference, but it did certainly kill a single probe, so there we go. The 1 Zealot, Ermagerd, I'm going into your base. But it certainly
Continues to not fail badly.
No, well, you were at about a 50% loss there. 100 minerals to get rid of a unit is only 50 minerals, but of course mining time, so over the cost of time.
I did damage to his stalker.
You did, so that's kind of a low strength stalker at the moment. However, spoiler alert, that particular stalker's shields have regenerated. And if you look down at your map right now, you will notice that that particular stalker does have full shields once again. Oh! Good timing on the force field there. Griff manages to cut it off, so only 1 unit makes it up. Is easily subdued by the mothership core and the sentries, who probably tickled it a little bit to death. However, this pylon is probably not going to last much longer. There's a few more units on the way just there. Seeing some tech appear on both sides. And by both sides, I mean not both sides. However, here come a few more units, just to have a little poke up here. UCMOP just making sure that he wasn't going to get cut in half with that force field, so the force field has just decided to keep them out entirely. Now, the only problem here is that has only just finished now, and then the only other place... Oh dear. Yep, that finished, and then there's just a few more units down here, but the army supply tells a slightly different tale. However, what UCMOP has managed to do just there is deny this base. Griff did manage to cancel that Nexus before he lost the full amount, 400 minerals for laying that down. Did lose 1... Oh, wait a minute. What is the... Aha, there is the resources lost. There we go. So he did lose a pylon. UCMOP, I think, has lost a few more units and just the one worker thus far. However, here comes an army, and there's a little bit of a battle going on right here. I do not believe these stalkers are going to be quite enough to force the cancellation here, so Griff does manage to wander down his ramp and take a little bit more control over there.
Yeah, so sorry, I totally didn't talk again. But for the record there, that was my attempt at shenanigans by trying a Zig build against Griff, which I thought would be unexpected.
So they are linebacker zealots, which is a homage to the lesser-known religion coming out of Bangladesh known as linebacker zealotry. True story. Oh! And it looks like UCMOP has found one of those pylons. And now has a bit of an idea as to what's going on there. However, now we're going to see... Oh, a little sneaky deek. There we go, the sneaky deekies do move around, but UCMOP manages to get his probes out of there, and then continues to not micromanage these poor stalkers.
Where did they go?
That are in a little bit of trouble just there, and does manage to keep these probes out of the way. However, he's running them directly into the attacking army. I think he's still doing okay as far as probes. Oh no, he's lost two more probes thus far. However, the army is...
Do the thing.
The army is doing okay. The army has managed to stave off that small, very cutting army. But I think if you look at UCMOP's division right now, here come a few more, and they are actually going to suffer effectively the same fate. What worries me right now is the upgrades war, but I do believe things are starting to almost even out. UCMOP now deciding to take the battle to the source of the problem. There's a bunch of probes taking this out. It's funny, because the two armies right now, they are doing quite well on bases, and the attacks, or at least the number of bases is quite interesting, because UCMOP is just barely ahead of sort of getting that additional base, but only under certain circumstances. And what has happened where UCMOP goes for his third base, and Griff moves in with his army and takes out said third base, and so no longer is a third base. However, when Griff takes his second base first, UCMOP moves in and delays that second base, deciding to take a second base at the same time. So it's been a tale of many base expansion attempts currently. However, if you take a look at the income. The income is still showing a very intriguing tale, and there is a number of units in here that I do wonder about their capabilities and what we may see, or what we are about to see here in this next engagement. But no, different armies just sort of hanging out, bulking up, strength in numbers, etc., etc. Stiff upper lip. Keep your nose to the grindstone, I think. Was it ear to the grindstone or nose to the grindstone?
You keep your nose to the grindstone.
You do keep your nose to the grindstone?
Properly.
I think in this context, we should probably keep our ear to the grindstone. And oh, Griff plays the lucky draw, searching for that extra base, does find the one he's looking for.
No, I played the Ziggy's talking about expansions in a way that leads me to believe that I maybe haven't noticed them all.
No. I was just talking dumbly. But you got
No,
you got
weren't.
this
the
one
way
right.
you talked about it, like you told me it was over here.
Well, thanks for that, bro. Appreciate it.
I didn't even notice it was over here when I was talking.
Oh, well, it told me to look over here.
Well, okay. I think you should be both looking for bases. Anyway, once again, another army wiped up by UCMOP, who just seems to be rolling in power at the moment. There might be a little bit of a different tale pretty soon. If you look down here at the tech in Griff's base, he seems to have gone a slightly different route in that... Oh, and here's a few guys trying to get some gas that there is no gas left to get. So what do you do when you have very little gas? You get a bunch of these guys. So it looks like it might be a bit of a tale of many force fields coming up here. However, you know what doesn't respond to force fields? This observer wanders over here and says, "Heyo, what up, peeps? I'm coming in here, and I'm gonna see all ya probes." Meantime, up here in UCMOP's base, oh, defensive invisible unit takes out the attacking charge lots, who, for all of their pros and cons, cannot see invisible units, and the UCMOP takes a win.
Okay, well, it couldn't get more classic than this. We have E2 in a Protoss versus Protoss. One of you is green, one of you is orange, as always, and I am eating a salad with the classic Kraft Catalina dressing. So, you know, going back to basics here.
I like orange as a decal color.
It is a very fetching color on Protoss, I must say.
I don't think it could work on the other two.
It's okay on Zerg.
Maybe Zerg, yeah.
You have not enough minerals.
So the question here, basically what we always see with you two is an Oracle harassed by Griff, and then a 3-star rush by you. We just saw a 3-star rush last game. Can it work again if it's transitioned into an Expo and kind of a 4-gate type doodly? Or is Griff going to catch you off guard again with that proxy gate? This is a huge map, so some scouting will be needed. Last time we saw this map, we ended up with the ridiculous air war versus Griff's ground battle, which he came out on top of after far too many minutes. So interesting to see how this plays out this week, and if it is as ludicrous and long fought as last time.
I would have been up for shenanigans, but I haven't played in a while, so I was a little worried about my capability for shenanigans.
That's honestly why I didn't shenanigan in the last game. Because I'm just rusty.
You have not enough minerals.
Perhaps you need some WD-40.
You have not enough.
That was the last time, last game, I tried a 3-star rush. I wasn't planning to, but then I just decided I'd go for it. It is pretty intricate in terms of timing.
It is. I do enjoy it, especially for that reason.
That's tight. I don't do it very well.
What did you start off last game as your builds there?
By forgetting to build a cyber core.
Okay. That seems to be a recurring
Popular build.
I'm not trying to be an attention grabber here. I'm just seeing a pretty standard opening. Someone's got kind of a cool little SimCity going on here with their arrangement.
Definitely not me. Oh, for God's sake!
I'm not forgetting it. I'm gonna remember a cyber core. Remember the Alamo.
Good point. Make a cyber core.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, it's not about when you fall down, it's about how you get back up, James. You know?
There.
Got you there.
Minerals.
Salad update, pretty good.
Alright. How's it going up here, y'all?
Seeing a pretty standard play here. One player is slightly ahead of the other, but it's very even, as we've come to expect from you two.
Okay. I'm gonna need... Really? Alright, fine.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay.
You have not enough minerals.
What are you?
You have not enough minerals. Your drones are under attack.
So I'm seeing someone a bit heavy
Oh,
on
run.
stats early on.
Not cool.
Got a little bit of tag around the middle, and we've got the... I'm not sure if that was seen there.
One with the shadows.
Find out in a minute.
Very wise.
Oh, he saw it. He ran from it.
Okay, so we've got the trademark Griff Early Zealot coming out. Transitioned into what? We'll see soon. And we've got another Stalker Zealot fight like last game.
We strike as one.
Don't kill things! There.
So what, 2 Stalkers in play. First is question mark for Griff after that early pressure Zealot. Question here, is he going to go into 4-gate like last time, or what's the long game here?
Research complete.
Salad, still pretty, nothing to write home about.
Good to hear.
Got some scouting going on by both players.
You require more Vespine. I'm here.
You.
Someone might have forgot a basic upgrade, but I can't really tell.
Fine basic.
There we go.
He's referring to my ability.
Ah!
I was referring to Warp Gate, and here is the classic. Now it'd be... Oh, Stalkers are going to handle that pretty easily. Less well played. I guess the fact that you got held in by the Zealot pressure meant that you didn't have your Stalkers out of position this time.
Well, I was trying to not move them out of position, so...
Okay.
Oracle perceiving.
That could have been bad if they were halfway across the map going for an attack or something.
You require more Vespine gas. You have not.
We
Okay.
You must construct.
as all are one.
Go check over there. Next.
Okay, salad's done. We're going to move on to a yogurt pretty soon. We're seeing each player mass up in different ways. Griff definitely go a tech route for the time being.
An omen.
Obviously, Zig didn't scout the proxy Stargate again.
Our
Thank you for
fates
revealing
are
that it is a proxy.
I thought it would be assumed.
I was
I'm
pretty
sorry.
certain that it was. Oh, man!
And because of that, we have this. I'm sorry, I thought that would be assumed because it always is. I didn't think that was giving it any away.
It is destined.
But Griff actually managed to, even one with clinging to life there, they all escape after another raid, so we've got some more lost mining time and
Some ridiculous amounts of that.
I don't know if I can see units lost here without hanging up the Skype call. But yeah, that did some damage. Supply, definitely a pretty different tale of the tape right now. Griff has found that, or Zig has found that proxy Stargate, but
Oh,
we've
he's
got Oracle
gonna
fighting
die,
a
isn't
portal.
he? Come on, work faster.
And that was definitely not a good trade. in
Holy
terms of
crap! I
distance
didn't think
there.
that was gonna work.
Yeah, I would not have pegged that either, and that's
No, that was gonna run out of energy.
that did not go well, unfortunately. Of course, when you can't shoot up, those exchanges don't work very
Well, I was hoping to get the building instead of anything else, but
Yeah.
Rono Hashim.
guess that sort of did that.
I had sacrificed the building, and I thought you'd. I was just hoping to get the immortal.
Yeah.
Well, you did. Say shut up.
So we have Zig poking around with some scouting there. Griff in a bit of transition. Here comes the Mothership Core, which can't be taken out by an Oracle. So smart choice there.
How can I aid you?
For now.
And Stargate looks like it's going to go down. Must be intervention here.
Base is under attack.
I see.
And the Stargate goes, so we'll have to see if Griff rebuilds that or if that just becomes left as an early game.
Ugh! I hate oracles!
Unfortunately, Oracle's back in the base for them, again wreaking havoc on that middle line.
Not dead yet.
Very different tale of the tape, and yeah, one has 2 hit points right now, and it lives. 2 kills,
I
3
have
kills.
8
We've got
probes.
one Oracle with 11 kills, one with 10, so collectively they've got about 25 or 30 kills. Most of those being probes.
You must construct additional pylons.
So it's going to be tough for Zig to do a transition here, especially since he can't kill those off. even with the oracles not being produced, still a little squadron of them there that's still capable of doing a lot of damage. It's going to be pretty hard to take an expo.
Where's he going?
Yeah, we've got a couple wandering strange unit things here. Mothership Core racking up the kills very, very slowly.
1. Mothership Core has 1 kill.
As an omen.
Oh dear. Well, that was a missed opportunity.
Enough minerals. By light foot eye, you have not.
Oh, the,
By light foot eye. You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadow.
We agree.
the pylon I didn't kill.
Yeah. You left it with 4 hit points, and because of that, you have zealots in your mineral line right now.
Yeah, stupid everything.
And here we go with the main engagement.
Oh, where did I lose my...
Immortals there.
Damn it!
There we go.
I just can't multitask the mineral harass.
It's really tough, yeah.
Alright, everybody, welcome back. We got game 3 going on now. We got our ZVZ grudge match. We just, considering we just had our proxy oracle beat up on Ziggy game, this is, we're starting to develop some trends in our games.
Kind of. We want to try to make it a little bit more interesting, but I suppose this
ZVZ
is all
grudge
we
match,
got.
here we go. Oh wait, no, mine's finished loading. There's our halfway. Here we go.
I think
here we go.
I know what's going to happen here, and I kind of wish it.
In starting position 1,
going to.
we have what's the name panel? Oh, Control N, not just N. All right, so we have Zerg in one corner and Zerg in another corner, and we have
Mini Zergs.
pink in one corner and orange in another.
Whoa.
We got
Where the... Oh, there it is.
we got builds and things are happening on both sides.
Is
Guess
it
you're
just me, or does
you're
the
the pro
natural
bot,
seem
you
really
know.
far away from everything? Or maybe this is
It
just a
is.
very small base.
No, the natural. It's just a very small map.
I guess that could be.
Well, your natural is probably further away from your main than it is on some other maps like Frost or, but it's not. But your natural and your third are really close. We have
Okay, you
an
get over
epic.
there.
We have a couple of epic Overlord scouts. This one being my favorite.
You're just arbitrarily picking favorites.
No,
over there,
no,
that's
no,
going on?
it's a clear favorite.
I don't think I like
Overlord
your
scout.
tone, sir.
We see we got some hot orange that actually does look really good on the Zerg. A previous conversation we had.
You're right. I do like.
It
the
looks
orange.
really good on the drones with their wings. Although pink is a good color too because it's a bit fleshy.
Please don't say that word again.
A bit fleshy.
Just a yeetle.
Yes, we have UC OP out here really showing his flesh tones.
Oh,
That's much
that was
better.
uncomfortable.
And what we have now is a cannon rush. Wait, that's not right.
Yeah.
I would like to see a proxy hatch at some point. I'm not sure if we're gonna.
Oh, you never know.
We got Ziggy, tired of the drone, shutting it down. Those lings will eventually kill it, because they're not speedlings, but they're just fast enough.
Kind of fast. They're kind of quick.
And on this end, we have other
Yeah, they're not quick at
things.
all.
Let's check some incomes.
Man, I feel like I'm not doing things here.
We only have
That's expensive as all
supply
hell.
blocks are mostly being dodged.
Your matlocks are being dodged? What the hell is going on your screen?
Supply blocks are mostly being dodged.
I have no idea how, but yes. That does seem to be the case.
You're so well, I understand how you're doing it. You're doing it by choosing not to listen. You've reallocated listening to Huh. That didn't go as I expected. Oh, first blood!
Darn. Gonna need that Overlord pretty quick.
Suddenly, supply blocks no longer being carefully dodged.
Yep. That was a good time. We're all fine now. Shut up.
We have Ziggy going with the interesting strategy that I didn't really see coming. But it's a strategy.
Sure is.
I can't really speak to the strategy at the moment without giving away the strategy, so I'm not going to, but I'm going to click on some things and highlight some choices. And they can enjoy it later when the two participants are two of our three viewers. Alright, now we have some action potentially going to happen. Maybe.
Man.
What's gonna happen?
How are we doing up there? That's not yet done, is it?
This is the...
This is such a huge map.
This is a silly,
Oh,
Oh! Do we know what's going on finally? Oh!
what is...
What are these roaches doing? That queen's done. And we have here... Oh, we waited for the speed. Unfortunately, there's some roaches waiting for the lings. Oh, the lings might...
That's okay, they're fastlings!
That might actually go pretty well for them.
Watch this! Raw! Death! Death to the usurper, damn it. Yay! We're
Alright, so
maybe
two...
still not fully in trouble yet. Oh man.
And the queen ends that. Wow, this was,
Stupid Zerg. Zerg OP!
that was handily done.
That was the, I didn't do it quite right, but that was the 7 roach recipe.
Nice.
Wow, the units lost is blowing me away.
I'm not to the score screen yet.
Oh, I was looking at it on the caster screen. That's the thing that stunned me.
Yay, look at me, I made speedlings!
Yeah, you did. See, the part that where I was highlighting, that was when you built a roach warren and then went for speedlings.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Which seems like a waste of gas in one direction or another.
Oh, and then I went speedling, and then I droned up.
No, okay, droning up.
I did all sorts of terrible things.
Droning up makes sense, but if you're gonna build the roach warren, then you generally skip the speedlings.
Yeah, I thought for sure you were going to do a 6-pool or something, and then I wouldn't get to try my recipe and I'd lose. That was really what I was expecting.
No. My early game is so terrible, you have no idea.
All right.
I last 7 minutes, it becomes interesting, but I don't.
We have a stunning revelation. Our undefeated champion of the week is UCM OP.
There you go. There you go.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations! You get the congratulatory pat on the back this week.
Absolutely.
Thank
If you watch any or all of this, complain at us down below. Send us an email, contact at LimeNotLemon.com. You can follow us on Twitter at NotLemon. There, we will continue doing this until it hurts. Over that game, Prem.